Scene on BBC Radio London with Aurie Styla.
This is The Scene.
That's right, BBC Radio London. My name is Aurie Styla. This is The Scene every Monday 8 till 10, but I'm not the only person that does The Scene. We have it from Monday till Friday 8 till 10, so that's every weekday evening, but the presenters change. I'm the Monday guy. On Tuesday is Clara Hermit. On Wednesday is Judy Love. On Thursday is Jasmine Dotiwala. And on Fridays is the dynamic duo Salma El-Wadani and Lionheart. But you got me today. Well, I say but. You have me today. And I got energy now. And do you know why? It's because I got more guests in the building. Firstly, I know you know Kazim's in here. Kazim, you all right? You all good?
I'm all good, man.
Nice, nice. And next to Kazim as well, I got another gentleman in here. I'm going to introduce him right now. Before I even fling your microphone on, I've got some notes here. And I've got some information as well. And I know I'm going to get told off about something that we know I didn't do, I was supposed to do, which was to email. We'll talk about that in a second. My next guest is a digital genius. He's a visual designer and consultant. He also has clients with the names of Google, eBay, and Barclays. I mean, that's amazing already, right? If you see his Instagram account, I always get this wrong in trying to pronounce it. I'm going to just spell it out. Ekasoa. Ekasoa. I got it right? Ekasoa, right? You'll see he's got a limited edition of Valentine's cards, and you know Valentine's Day is coming up. Ladies and gentlemen, so if you want to get your lovely partner a present, or someone that you like, a little present, but you want a little spin on it, his account is definitely where you need to look at. Ladies and gentlemen, with me on the scene is Edward Ofori-Attah. How you doing, Edward? You good?
Yeah, I'm good, man. You lot did your research.
Yeah, what do you mean? Proper research, what do you mean?
Oh, because I didn't get an email about like asking me no questions. They said just come. That was it.
Listen, you know where you are right now.
Yeah, BBC.
All right, there you go.
No
we
questions
find out
asked.
things if we need to. I make it sound like it's a conspiracy. I need to be careful. Nah, it's not even that, sir.
Yeah, man.
So talk to me. I mean, I said visual designer and consultant.
Yeah.
But what does that mean?
Okay, so visual designer and consultant basically means I design for mobile, anything on the screen, basically. Okay. So a visual designer designs anything digital. They've changed the name recently to like product designer, digital product designer.
Okay.
So we deal with UX and UI, which is user experience and user interface design, and that's combined into one to kind of create digital products for consumers, and that's what that encapsulates. I hope I didn't butcher that.
No, that's fine. You told us exactly what it is, sir. Google, eBay, and Barclays. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
You got to tell me a bit more about that.
Okay, so
if you tell me you designed the Google logo, then we're in the midst of a billionaire. You know what I mean?
Nah. So basically, I've been in the digital design business for like 10 years.
Yeah.
So I started off doing MySpace websites. Remember MySpace?
You had to do like a coding,
you had to do a coding and HTML thing. So I was just doing a lot of coding and stuff like that, customizing MySpace websites. Then after university, very hard to find a job. But then I went into a digital social media agency. Okay. I was there for 2.5 years, and that's where I learned a lot about the business, what it entails, and they had loads of clients like X Factor, Phones for You, who remembers that phone brand, and all those.
Sounds a bit shady there. Like,
no. It was.
They were here, but they're not here no more. But do you remember
they
them?
Got bought out, like kind of thing.
Did, yeah.
But and then they got bought out by a bigger company, and that's where all the bigger experiences came from. So that's where all the Google, the eBays, and those other clients. It was really like small projects for them, like a couple of promotions, a couple of ads, a couple of micro websites. And this was when obviously the social media was becoming bigger and bigger. So yeah, there was a lot of like social media advertisements and creating Facebook tabs, etc., and promotions for loads of companies who didn't know what quite to do with social media. So they hired companies like ours who had designers like myself do all of that stuff. So after 5 years of full time, I decided to forced kind of thing to go out on my own to kind of do the whole freelance thing. Okay. And I wasn't too sure about that at first, but when I got into it, I found my feet. It pays way more for those who want to get into that.
You saying doing things on your own pays better than having to work for someone else?
At times.
At times?
It depends. It depends. Like I always say, it depends on how you want to live and what route you want to take. Being your own boss is harder because you're everything at the same time. Or you can hire people to do stuff for you, like the accounts and all that other stuff.
Yeah, of course.
Working full time has its benefits, such as stability, current pay. If you want to stay somewhere for more experience, I always say to young designers coming up, if you want to start off in the design, any creative business, go into a studio first, at least for 3 years, and know what the business is about. Because a lot of creatives, we like to say, yeah, I'm creative, I'm an entrepreneur, I'm running my own business, but we lack the business side, and that's the biggest part of owning your own business.
100%.
So any creatives that actually want to get into the creative business, just get your business up, learn about business and what it entails. If you can, hire the right people to do all the other stuff for you, if you just want to focus on the creative side. So I've been contracting for people. Some people call it contracting, some people call it freelancing, for 5 years now. So 5 years, 5.5.
Nice.
And I'm up to the point where I get to work from home, work remote, for loads of different companies, globally now. I'm working for one company that's in America. And yeah, I enjoy it. There's nothing I would rather do in this world. It's the best thing for me. I've been drawing since I came out of the womb, so it's one of them things there. I don't know, whatever. You know what I mean?
I'm trying not to visualize a baby with a pencil.
Yeah, with a
Signed his
pencil.
own birth certificate.
So it's one of them things there. It's I've been so far. Yeah, I've enjoyed it. And
Nice.
Next steps for me. Well, we just have to see. I'm taking this my illustration game to another level and trying to create a bit more diversity in places that there isn't. So with the cards thing, the story behind that is that I went into, when you go to Asda, Tesco and all them other card places, I wanted to get a card for a friend and stuff like that, but there wasn't really any that kind of represented obviously us kind of thing. So I just decided I got the skills to do it, so why don't I fill the gap in the market? There are loads of other people, by the way, that do have these kind of things out there, and shout out to them as well. I can't think any off the top of my head.
Don't forget them. We're talking about. It's your thing. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I always like to shout. I always
know.
like to shout people out, man. You know what I mean? The market's so big and the space for everybody. So I just like to show love.
And
kind of thing.
I've seen the Valentine's cards. I mean, they must be going off right now.
Yeah. So with sales and stuff like that, sometimes it's slow, but I've had a couple of sales. I even had a couple of sales today. But yeah, it's really and truly, it's about marketing. How you market yourself to obviously social media, Instagram, Facebook, and there's a lot to it. When Facebook and stuff came out, I was there right at the beginning where they sent their people from America to, when I first started off at the social media agency, they sent their people over and to come and talk to us. And really and truly, the power behind Facebook back then, nobody really knew what it was, but Facebook is as powerful as it was then as it is now. It's a really good tool to use. Obviously, sometimes it's not used in the right way, but yeah,
of course,
yeah, but it was powerful at the time. It really did scare me because of all the stuff that it can do, the connections it can make, and the algorithms and stuff like that. But when you actually get to the crux of things and actually know what you're doing with it, it's a good marketing tool for anybody to start their own business.
Can I just say as well, with you, I mean, even though it wasn't the same kind of social media, you already saw a gap in the market with MySpace when you're making the HTML pages for people.
Exactly.
Because that, I mean, I think I taught myself minor stuff on there. I'm good with coding now, but back then I didn't know much. But there were so many people's pages that I looked at and went, how did you do that? And it was probably people like you that was coding the pages for them. Right there. That's already ahead of your time, being able to design and customize things specific for people. And then to go into making illustrations and artworks, particularly on like the Valentine's cards. There was one that I saw which was amazing. It's the first one I ever saw of you. I think someone else posted it up, and it was a picture of a dad holding 3 kids.
Yeah.
And the kids and he's struggling to hold them all, but he's still embracing them. And they were all 3. They were all 3 black kids and a black father. Their hair was thick, curly afro hair. Yeah. It was. They were. I think one was wrapped in traditional African cloth.
Yeah.
It was such a beautiful picture. As soon as I saw that, I posted it up myself, and I followed you from then. Yeah. And all your artwork is phenomenal because
Thank you very much.
It's phenomenal. I couldn't draw. I was the guy that did the lollipop when it came to the tree. You know the stick. I was that guy that literally it was a stick and then a big round circle, and I would scribble around it to make it look like the
that's
tree.
art to a lot of people, man.
That's art to a lot of people. You got.
I knew what it takes. I knew what that takes. So it's not art.
When I first started drawing and stuff like that, I didn't really. I had a gift, so it was God's gift to me. And then when I got to secondary school, there's a teacher. His name's Anthony Olo. Like he really kind of like helped me embrace my talent and take it to the next level because he saw I was hungry.
Okay.
And you know what I mean? So when you get teachers like that actually help you and mentor you far beyond what they are teaching you, it's encouraging. And I'm lucky enough to have loads of different mentors throughout my career to actually help me with that. The thing about drawing is it's a constant practice thing. If you don't practice, then you obviously don't get better. You can start off with a gift, but then if you don't practice and keep up that gift, then you don't lose it per se, but
I'm literally showing. So I'm just going to show Kazim because Kazim, I don't know if you've seen any of your artwork, but here's one.
Okay, yeah.
It's dope, isn't it?
Powerful.
I'm telling you, I'm trying to find the one where we had the one I was just saying about the sun. There we go. This is it. That one.
Yeah.
This one here.
Yeah, that's the one.
That's as soon as I saw that picture, I was like, wow.
Yeah.
It was so. I mean, I've described it. It's a dad. He's struggling holding his 3 kids. They're wild, but he's got a smile in his face. Some of them are in a traditional kind of is it kente cloth?
Yeah, kente cloth.
Kente cloth. And I see a little teddy bear holding a flag, a Ghanaian flag. I'm just going to take a wild guess here, right? Yeah. You wouldn't happen to be, even though I know by the name of Ofori-Attah, you wouldn't happen to be Ghanaian, would you?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. Just double check.
That's where the name Ekasoa comes from.
What does it mean?
I got a long African name, man.
Okay, so
but you got a comedian, so like,
my name is Kazim Jamal. I can't put my African name. It's too no MC could say.
I didn't even. Oh,
that's my
where's
middle
your family
name
from?
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So when you
we're gonna do this at the same time.
Nah.
I'll do it if you do it.
All right,
Kazim, what's your name?
Go on, you go first.
Hold on. Where am I from?
Well, firstly, where you're from and what's your whole name?
So my mum's side her dad is Nigerian.
Okay.
And her mum is English. And then my dad's side's Antiguan.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's my mix.
So what's the whole name then?
Are we going at the same?
You go first, bro.
We both can't say it at the same time. It's
here. You got to announce it.
We need to hear them clearly.
The worst is when people call you like Virgin Meat. It's Mr. They just die on the phone. They can't. Is Kazim there? Is he there? Or what?
You're stalling, bro.
I don't say it. I don't want to say it. All right, my name is Kazim Jamal Paul Abiola Fataroti Edwards.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah.
At least you got Edwards in there.
Kazim Jamal Paul
Abiola
Fataroti
Edwards.
What does Fataroti mean? Okay, so
funny one. No, I'm joking. I don't know. Everyone says it's. People say it sounds Italian.
Fataroti does. I was going to say,
but don't say that to my granddad.
I won't.
Yeah, he's not gonna.
He said it's a Nigerian
disrespect.
name.
Yeah.
Disrespect.
I will not disrespect.
I get a lot of funny people adding me on Facebook with the same surname that I've never met.
Oh man.
I don't know if they're looking money or
long
what.
distance family members there.
Yeah. You're very funny man.
Fataroti. Okay.
Yeah.
And what's yours, Edward?
Edward Kofi Asante Stephen Ofori-Attah.
Kofi, isn't that Saturday?
Friday.
It's close. I was close.
One day off.
One day off. I need to remember the names. Kofi is Friday. Okay, I'll remember that from now. Yeah. So Edward Kofi,
Asante,
Stephen Ofori-Attah.
Yeah, it's 3 generations. So it's my granddad, my dad, and me.
I love this. And the camera's turned to me to say my name. Simply Aurie Styla.
Well, no middle names.
Do you know what? Actually, I'll say this, right? My middle name
Yeah.
is the same name as my brother's first name.
Okay.
My brother's the guy behind the camera as well.
Oh, nice.
Right? So my middle name is Lloyd, and that's his first name.
Okay.
Yeah.
And is it vice versa?
Nah, he did it. Remember, I came well after him. He's 10 years old.
You might have planned ahead. I don't know.
Could you imagine? Nah, it's not. This is Jason. There we go. Yeah. So he's got. I was the only one of all of my family members that got a name that was quite eclectic. I can tell you how it is. My mum was watching a program called North and South, right?
Yeah.
Aurie Main was a character in North and South, played by Patrick Swayze.
Oh, nice.
And he was. This is the part that I always go. This is a bit political. He was a slave master.
Oh, wow.
Right, or he was a family of a slave in the family of a slave, but he was freeing the slaves.
Oh, okay.
Aside from the family, my mum liked his name, took it, cut it in half, and spelt it a French way. So basically, that's it. That's
Aurie.
yeah, kind of.
Did I butcher that?
No, it's fine. It's fine. She spelt it a French way. We don't pronounce it that way. She wanted to add a little spice to it. You know what I mean? So my name, your name has meaning, right? Like your Kofi means Friday, right? Born on a Friday. My name means Patrick Swayze. That's all it means. That's all my name means. I can't give no testimony like you lot did there. So I feel like I'm out of this group right now.
No, it's
good,
cool,
man.
You're
good.
Bring me in somehow.
You're making it.
We'll give you an African name.
Yeah,
we'll think of one.
You know what? I'm gonna play a tune, and in that time, we're gonna think of an African name you're gonna give me. Yeah, this is what I want. I wanna actually. I know what I want. Yeah, Ola is wealth, isn't it? In Yoruba tribe. Or Ola means wealth. It's
Yoruba, yeah.
So
we have a lot of Oluremis in my family.
But isn't Olu like holiness, God? Olu and Ola is different.
Well, I know like five words. I know.
We need to get you in touch with your side, bro.
Yeah, man. I know like 5 words, man.
Don't worry.
Hello, goodbye, don't shoot. Like,
What?
Whoa, I don't.
No,
Okay.
I'm playing.
I didn't know that needed to be said, but never mind.
I'm playing.
Aurie Styla, this is the scene. I'm here with Kazim Jamal and Edward Ofori-Attah. I'm gonna call you Kofi from now on, yeah.
Thank you.
There you go, Edward Kofi. Edward Ofori-Attah. I can't remember the rest. I need to write them down. But yeah, they're here with me right now. It's the scene. I'm gonna play some tunes. Don't go anywhere. We got to get into some nice topics. We're right here.